MT. Oh, Big Fee, how we doing?
Doing good, man.
Doing great. There you go. What's up, Coach?
What it is, my man? We don't know. Love you, brother.
How we doing? Good to see y'all. What's up, boss man? How we doing? Yes, sir. You too. What's up, Mark? You jumping up? I'm jumping up.
Yeah, why don't you go right here?
Okay.
All right. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin, I am pleased to be here today. And on behalf of your alma mater, the great MTSU,
Sir.
I have a very pleasant surprise for you. No question you've made a tremendous impact, both off the field and certainly during your playing days, you have been absolutely outstanding. Not only as a Blue Raider, but also as a Tennessee Titans. And in recognition of this incredible career that you have had, both at MTSU and at the Titans so far, and your sustained excellence, and I really want to emphasize sustained excellence as a player and as a role model, I am happy as the university president to announce that your MTSU number 20 will become the second number to be retired in the history of the university. And actually, it is only the sixth in the 111 years history of our athletic department. So on Friday, September 30th, we want to welcome you back home for our game against the University of Texas, San Antonio, when we will properly celebrate this incredible honor and unveil your retired number at Floyd Stadium. So congratulations, and I want you to know that we all are very, very proud of you.
I appreciate it.
You represent us well, and you represent this state well.
I really appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh man, wasn't prepared for that. But this honestly, this jersey is fire, love it. What an honor. What an honor. Honestly, just kind of going back to those days at MTSU. Honestly, going back to those recruiting days when Coach Stock came into that gym and kept it real with me. Obviously, most guys know my story about the whole Kentucky deal and told me, listen, if that school does not come through for you, come play ball for me at MT. And that just always stuck with me. And I always appreciated the mentor, the father role that you've always played in my life. Listen, I've played with a lot of great players at MTSU, a lot of great coaches, and obviously I couldn't have done it on my own. A lot of people I want to be able to thank. I can't think of everybody right now, but all the coaches, players, staff, trainers, people in our Student Enhancement Center that helped me graduate and all those things, man, I'm just honored. Definitely, I'm almost at a loss of words, but I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful. I know my mother would be very proud of me in this moment right now. And so, like I said, man, just thank you. Thank you, McPhee. Thank you, Massaro. Thank you, everybody. And like I said, man, just a great honor. Thank you.
There's only two. It's not like it's not like the Yankees. It's not like there are 14 of them up there. That's right.
Like I said, man, I'm really at a loss of words. I've been in that Hall of Fame alumni center, and I've seen all the great players that played in the league, the numbers. So like I said, man, I'm just completely honored, man. Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say that I knew this was going to happen or anything like that, especially coming out of college, coming out of high school. I just always kept my head in and worked my butt off. And that would just be something that I would just preach to anybody. At the end of the day, success, without hard work, you can't have any success. And all I did was just try to work my butt off, try to set a good example for guys under me, for anybody. Just try to set a great example. And I'm here, and I still have my head down. I'm not sitting here trying to say that I made it because I got my jersey retired. But at the end of the day, this is a great honor. And I'm just so appreciative of this moment, appreciative of MTSU and McPhee for doing this for me. It's incredible, honestly.
Thanks. Can we get a photo?
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Woo. This is awesome. You want to do it in front of the? Uh-oh. Right there's perfect. Hold up. Plugged in.
Player, but as a person.
I remember I told John Robinson when he came in when they were evaluating Kevin there right before the draft. I told him he came as a professional. He did everything right off the field. He had an incredible work ethic. He was extremely focused on his goals, what he wanted to accomplish, not only as a student, not only as a football player, but as a man. And he came in as a professional. He knew how to work. He worked hard. Like he said, he kept his nose down and just grinded. And that's what I appreciate about him, just how hard he worked. They asked me if there's any specific moment that stood out to me, and it was just that collaboration of everything, how he carried his life for those 5 years that he was with us.
When Kevin talks about the story of his recruitment, how much in your position do you have to be on the lookout for guys like that are kind of on the fringe and maybe lose an opportunity right there?
Yeah, I mean that's always out there. Everybody you recruit, they've always said a verbal commitment's not worth the paper it's written on. So you go through it, and then like Kentucky came in on him late, and you just hope that you can find a way to get him because you saw the talent that he had. His high school career, his senior year especially, and but yeah, it happens all the time. Somebody will may lose somebody and they see something, a need that they have to have and fill, but getting Kevin was a big deal that year when he signed. When that paper came in, we still faxed back then, and when that fax came in, it was a big deal.
A big reason why I chose MT for sure is that Coach Stock was probably the only head coach that actually came into our gym and, like you said, wanted to recruit me. So I knew that this was something serious. So obviously, I wanted to be in the SEC. Most young guys coming from Georgia or whatever, they want to be in the SEC. That's kind of like the top echelon. But once I knew that wasn't going to work through, MT was always there. Coach was always recruiting me. So, and obviously, things work out in mysterious ways, and God's timing is always the perfect timing. So, like I said, I appreciate Coach Stock for doing that because that always stuck out to me.
Coach, he's not just a successful NFL player, he's a two-time All-Pro. That puts you at the very top rung.
Yeah, and we talk about Kevin all the time in recruiting and talk to our players. This time of the year, you can see so much NFL film of training camps all across every team because of the NFL Network and you guys and the hard work and job you guys do. And you can point out those examples of other players, how they're doing things, but when you've got one of your own, a guy that's been through these same meetings, sat in the same chair, ate the same foods, was in the same locker room, it hits home a little bit more. And we talk about Kevin all the time. I talk about him constantly to our current players and to the guys we're recruiting.